Subscribe and hit the like button.
Playing for the Timberwolves. Let's get it.
The Twin Cities, Minneapolis. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sport. And these teams, Clark, each have impressive assist totals. Two of the best passing teams in the league.
No question about it, Kevin. I love the way these teams share the ball. It finds the open guy with both of these teams. The sharp movement of the ball and players, beautiful to watch.
Now here's Wiggins. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Edwards passes to Adams. Henderson trying to get himself free. Misses in close. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Minnesota shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
And absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Rubio. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Wiggins. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here is Rubio, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
It's Adams with the slam.
Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Westbrook against Rubio. To the paint. Stolen by Westbrook. Conley with it. Guarded now by Rubio.
Forcing the action a bit. You draw fouls when you do so.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Champ.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Now here's Levine. Markkanen kicks to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
Basket counts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Towns a screen on Edwards. Levine up top. Edwards defending. Markkanen against Henderson. For 3, Levine It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Thunder making the shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Rubio finds Levine. Henson, a screen on Edwards. The 3, Levine. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Westbrook up top, covered by Rubio. Westbrook dishes to Edwards. Adams, the pass to Westbrook. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. Markkanen kicks to Rubio. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Rubio against Westbrook. Out to Henderson. Conley with the 3. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Thunder.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. David West, he's checked in for Markkanen. Luke Kennard comes in for Levine, and it's done in for Ricky Rubio. Now Wiggins, after Westbrook's missed 3. Now Wiggins, back to Dunn, just 5 to shoot. To screen on Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Guys, it's simply a guessing game for the defense when Dunn is involved in pick-and-roll situations. From that spot, in that situation, he can beat you a lot of ways. That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Pass to Kennard. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's the 3. Henderson pulls it in. Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Edwards finds Westbrook. Out to Edwards. Sinks the 3-pointer. Edwards got 5.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Wiggins, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 4, and we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Let's go.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
Inside. And Adams sends it back. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Kennard. Scoreless thus far. Connects from 3-point range.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Jones against Westbrook. Out to Edwards. from outside the arc. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 10 points for Chan.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Back to Kennard. 3-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Henderson, and the layup falls. Henderson's got 6 points.
Gotta know where he is, especially when the break is on.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Markkanen, he's checked in for Minnesota. Ricky Rubio comes in for Tyus Jones. And here in the early going, Clark, with roles still being defined. What's the key, in your opinion, to earning your coach's trust?
Well, I think you've got to embrace your role, and then you also have to understand how you can impact winning for your team. If a coach thinks you give the team a better chance of winning games, you're going to find yourself on the floor.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so Adams nails both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Rubio outside. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Looking to end the run. And Adams sends it back.
Stiff arming that shooter. Excellent effort.
Markkanen with the block. And they're able to recover. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Dunn. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Rubio. No good on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Again, it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Kennard. And Levine subbed in for Dunn. Now here's Wiggins. Off on the layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
He gets it in there. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. And you look at Edwards, a great player, 2nd in the league. And, of course, Russell Westbrook, he shows up in that same conversation. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Clock at 4. Here's Rubio.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And Conley drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's denied. And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. Well, the Timberwolves making a change here. Henson's checked in.
John Henson.
Markkanen kicks to Levine. Wiggins surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
To stop the drought. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
The Thunder leading by 16. Outside Westbrook. Up top, Henderson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Westbrook against Rubio. From the paint. And it's Westbrook missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rubio, the pass to Markkanen. And it's blocked by Conley. They get it back. And it's Wiggins missing. The Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Westbrook against Rubio. Pass to Wiggins. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Edwards' shot is good.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
So here's Westbrook after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. Markkanen with it. Westbrook picks him up. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Henson with the screen. Here's Rubio. Excellent defense there from Henderson.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Thunder out in front, up 19. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they're on a mission. You can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on, Ernie.
Still a lot of season left, but you couldn't ask for a better start from them. And that is it for halftime.
Let's see the third quarter started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Stolen by Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Henderson. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, you better mind the ball when you've got Russell Westbrook defending you. This guy stays in front, and he's got active, aggressive hands.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. He had a strong showing last season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he's so physical, so explosive. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he was a top 5 rebounder a season ago. And the basket by Edwards.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The offensive rebound, and Adams sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession.
Everyone basketball.
Go, Dirt. One Dirt.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Rubio against Westbrook. Wiggins outside. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 1, the Thunder. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. The Thunder leading by 21. Westbrook up top, covered by Rubio. Kick out to Adams. Rebound, Minnesota. Rubio looking it over. Pass to Levine. Clock at 6. Wiggins in the post. Edwards there with the clock winding down, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Edwards. Adams, the pass to Edwards. From deep three-point land. Kept alive. And Adams with the slam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Timberwolves with possession here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's Wiggins missing.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Adams drawing the double team. Henderson kicks to Conley. The 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, Levine. Towns sets the pick for Levine. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Outside, Edwards fires the 3, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Kick out to Levine. Stolen by Henderson. And here we go with Henderson. Here's Conley, and the shot goes in. Conley's got 6 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now, here's Rubio. To the middle. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Under is jammed by Towns. This is what everybody wants to see from the big fella.
Rubio against Westbrook. Adams right side. Towns with the steal. Down low. Wiggins finds Levine. Now Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Anthony Towns with the jam.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Edwards dishes to Westbrook. Over in the corner, Conley. Adams wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Adams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hit that open man. Good shot to great shot.
Rubio outside. There's 1:26 left in the third. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. No good. Good work defensively by Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Wiggins following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to Markkanen. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
They get it back. Henderson. Here's Adams. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Timberwolves trail by 21. Towns looking it over. Wiggins against Conley. And here's Wiggins. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wiggins has got 11 points. And so it's Oklahoma City taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along. Absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Kennard. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. 8 points for Conley.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Kennard. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams is... Here's Conley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, you love to see this kind of high-effort play, working to earn the and-one chance. Nicely done.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's Jones with the ball for Minnesota. Kennard on the wing. Jones looking for an opening. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Minnesota making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Adams finds Edwards. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Towns, a screen on Edwards. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 20 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Here's Jones. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
Some changes for Minnesota. Markkanen, he's checked in for Ariza. Wiggins comes in for Luke Kennard. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Tyus Jones. Now, here's Rubio. No good from 18.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here is Edwards. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 24.
Boy, he got busy on him there, running straight through the contact.
Westbrook against Rubio. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, LaVine. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen sets the pick for LaVine. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Adams with the screen on LaVine. The kick out to Westbrook. Hands it from downtown.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Towns, a screen on Edwards. Down low. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by LaVine.
And the defense was pretty solid, but in the end, Towns just a little longer and quicker.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Markkanen. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Adams against Towns. Count it. Good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against Minnesota.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steven Adams.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Thunder making the shot. The shake. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The first one falls, and it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And so he hits both.
And 4.7.
Jones with it. Ariza outside. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Edwards slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
To the paint. Here's Dunn. And Adams sends it back. Now here's Westbrook. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
You 5-0 Brooklyn is 5-1. LeBron. Brooklyn had Jeremy Lin, Caris LeVert, LeBron James, Paul Millsap, and Brook Lopez.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going, and a slow start out of the gate for a few teams we thought, Greg, were going to be title contenders.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're talented, you play down to your competition. This might just be a wake-up call. I think ultimately these clubs, though, will be fine.
Millsap's against Henderson. Back to Lin. 5 on the clock. Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Lin's shot is off. James against Conley. It's hauled in by LeBron. Adams' shot is good.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And here's Lin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Edwards against LeVert. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Edwards against LeVert. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Westbrook against Lynn. Outside Millsap. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
When Millsap's dropping threes, boy, he can spread the floor for you.
Here's Edwards. Sweet little floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Lynn with it. Inside, here's Lopez. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Westbrook double team. Conley the pass to Adams. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Lynn against Westbrook. Here's Lynn. James in the high post. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Champ.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Nets. And it's in there.
Let's go.
Adams has got his second basket of the night.
Not far.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by LeBron. Millsap's got 5 points so far. Henderson outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Okay.
They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Lopez, no luck. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to Conley. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Millsap grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to James. To the middle. Millsap kicks to LeBron. Floats it up for James. Stolen by Conley. James misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Kick out to Adams. Pass to Conley. 1:09 left here in the first quarter.
What are you doing?
Edwards finds Conley. Teardrop shot. The shot will not fall. And so Holiday will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. James, the pass to Millsap.
You just can't allow Millsap to get that kind of position. I mean, once he does have it, he's determined to score or at least get fouled.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he makes the first. Some changes for Brooklyn. Adebayo is checked in for Lopez. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Jeremy Lin. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Westbrook. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. LeVert the pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Millsap's got his 3rd basket of the night. Right side, Edwards. Offensive rebound, Westbrook, and the layup is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Paul Millsap has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Pass to LeVert. Now Adebayo shoots over Adams. And he can't bank that one in. Henderson attacking. And they pick up 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Henderson against James. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Thunder leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to James. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Brooks checked in for Brooklyn. The Thunder have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the 7th. Edwards inside. Brooks covering. Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Henderson. Jumps up. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Tony Parker's checked in for Karis LeVert. Parker against Westbrook. Parker passes to Brooks. Westbrook against Parker. Pass to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Both free throws good from Westbrook.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Adebayo with the screen on Henderson. Inside. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Bogdanovich against Westbrook. Three-pointer, Brooks. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Nets. Jeremy Lin comes in for Brooks.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
James, that's a 2-pointer. Thunder with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
The train. Henderson pulls it in.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Bogdanovich. LeBron up top. Henderson defending. LeVert with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Well, Thunder have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Westbrook, no good. Nets trail by 8. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. 3-pointer, LeVert, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
Karis LeVert, one of my favorite young players in the league. He's hard to guard because he got a quick release, and he's very confident in his ability.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Lynn looking it over. 6 to shoot over Edwards. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lynn's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, and you know, Lynn is a smooth operator in the pick and roll, guys. Passing, shooting. He usually makes the right call.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from LeVert.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Good too.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, crosstown rivals, you're both eating at the same restaurants, or you got that home cooking. Your family and friends are in the stands. Pride is on the line, along with some big emotions.
I'm getting strangely emotional just hearing you talk about it, Shaq. Kenny, can I have some of your tissues? And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back.
Look at third quarter tower. Let's go.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Pass to Adams. Lopez with the steal. LeBron with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's James. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. LeBron up top. Pass to Lopez. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Millsap pass to Lynn. Another shot. Back to Millsap. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Let's look at the stats for Steven Adams. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
And it's Westbrook missing. Nets trail by 7. James looking around. And Adams sends it back. Here's Edwards. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Good season for him last year. And he also shot his way into the top 5 in percentage from long range. Just a knockdown shooter.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron with it. Now Henderson defending. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from LeBron. Westbrook dishes to Conley. Westbrook double team. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Edwards kicks to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Nets.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line.
And Jeremy Lin, you know, I think has a great reputation. He's a confident guy who provides energy at both guard spots.
10 seconds.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Oklahoma City leading by 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to a shot when he wants to.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Conley's shot is off. Nets trail by 6. And here is James. 10 points for him. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Lynn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Adams, some nice D. The Thunder leading by 6. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Thunder with another miss.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Lynn. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley against Millsap. James in the high post. Stolen by Henderson. Right side, Conley. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
LeVert the pass to Lynn. Floats it up for, here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by James. LeVert with it. Picked up by Edwards. Edwards with the block.
Oh, that's tremendous anticipation, timing the block perfectly.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Millsap. Bogdanovich comes in for LeBron. Brooks checked in for Karis LeVert. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Jeremy Lin. The Nets working the ball around now. Brooks outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Adebayo. The Thunder pull it in. Henderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better. Making him go to the line.
And Brooklyn making a change here. James is checked in.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of
them. Here's the floater. Excellent defense there from Henderson. And so Henderson will bring it up for Oklahoma City. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Nets trail by 9. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's LeBron, and Adams sends it back, and they recover it. Adebayo against Adams. Adebayo kicks to James. Outside Holiday. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bogdanovich passes to Holiday. On the wing, Brooks, covered by Conley. Brooks misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Floats it up for James. The shot, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
James down the lane, and the dunk by James.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Boy, he's knocking them down from deep.
Nets trail by 14. And Holiday kicks to Bogdanovich. Brooks against Adams. Adams, some nice D. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Holiday, the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Bogdanovich looking around. LeBron James on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by LeBron.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Oklahoma City leading by 50. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Holiday. Westbrook with the steal. Driving in and finished off by Westbrook.
When Russ makes up his mind to drive it, watch out. He's such a fierce, dynamic athlete. A full head of steam, and he's cooking you.
Here's Bogdanovich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
Right back.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Champ.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. 5 to shoot. Back to Lynn. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Westbrook. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And so Lynn will bring it up for Brooklyn. Lopez outside. Back to Lynn. Takes it inside.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Pass to James. Got a piece of it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance. And it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against the Nets.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Champ.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside, Lynn. James in the post. Henderson defending. 2 points. That one goes.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Adams' shot is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Henderson against LeBron. Here's Lopez. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.
Magic doing 4 with 6-0. Let's get it. Magic has Trae Young, 748, Jason Tatum, Eric Gordon, and Nikola Vucevic.
The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At small forward, Milt Conley. At center, Steven Adams. At shooting guard, Edwards. At the other guard position, Russell Westbrook. At the other forward position, Marvin Henderson. Let's bring out the start.
Any words of encouragement for those squads needing some time to find their footing here at the start of the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, you've got to be committed to the process. Results are important, but the process at this stage is more important. Developing good habits, learning how to compete, understanding the attention to details that's necessary to put yourself in position to win, and embracing the hard work that's required. Those are the things that need to be focused on at this point in time.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Detroit Pistons. And then Henderson with the jam.
Oh, great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Young. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown in?
Young's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
So it's Orlando now. 8-point game. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Fournier, and it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Attention fans, on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. 3 T-shirts are headed your way. Stand and let us know if you want one.
Keep subscribing to my YouTube channel and hitting the like button.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Toronto, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams. Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for them.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Edwards finds Westbrook. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here is Young. with the drive. Henderson pulls it in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Young against Westbrook. Young drives in, and he banks in the layup. Young's got his second basket of the night.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Here's Westbrook, and dunks right on top of Trae Young.
Let's go.
Wow. With that tightened up handle now, Westbrook can keep the ball on the string and keep the defense at his mercy.
The Magic trail by 13. Young outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh!
14-4.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Adams, some nice D.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able.
Gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Young, following the score by Oklahoma City. Oh, he blocked and deflects off the backboard. But tried by Henderson. And that one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
It's stolen by Adams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. A finish. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And their balance at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
For the Magic, Lenz checked in for Vucevic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Troy Daniels in for Fournier. Gordon kicks to Grant. Pass to Young. Back to Grant. Magic moving the ball around to stop the run. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Here's Conley, stolen by Grant. Drives to the hoop, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here is Young. Grant the pass to Len. And he drops it in from the low post. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Westbrook against Young. Westbrook kicks to Adams. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Adams has got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Adams' shot is good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Gordon. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Brooks against Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. And the turnover again by Orlando.
First in scoring, and they were #1 in assists. No team moved it better than they did. What a fun squad to watch.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. Westbrook against Brooks. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Steven Adams with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. #1, the Thunder.
Yeah, #1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
It's Brooks on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Brooks misses. The Thunder have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Henderson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Outside Gordon. Back to Daniels. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here are the Thunder now. 9 points in a row. Good runs for them right now.
A well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Len's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Magic have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Tatum kicks to Brooks. Len with a screen on Westbrook. Brooks misses. Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Gordon, the pass to Tatum. The Magic again can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Oklahoma City.
Double team on Westbrook. Adams dishes to Edwards. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Traps in the tray. Conley's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Back to Tatum. Brooks against Westbrook. Brooks the pass to Tatum. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Conley. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Oklahoma City's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And it goes down 2 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Gordon. That's tipped. Tatum against Conley. And finished off by Conley.
Oh, attacking the paint. That's the attitude a coach wants his players to have.
There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Here's Brooks. Nothing on the board. Tatum on the wing. Len with a screen on Conley. And the basket by Tatum. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Bangs home. He's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks against Westbrook. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And finished off by Conley.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Thunder.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Hart.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Henderson. The teardrop falls in. Henderson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Thunder. Here's Orlando now. Young with the ball. And Vucevic kicks to Tatum. Vucevic setting the pick for Tatum. Over Conley. Tatum no good. Oklahoma City has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game.
Let's go.
And finished off by Conley.
Way to attack that rack. Slash and smash.
Young against Westbrook. Outside Fournier. Young from outside. Henderson pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And there's Edwards on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Vucevic. Third quarter of play, just over a minute and a half gone by. Fournier dishes to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic a screen on Conley. Tatum. And just miss after miss right now.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And that one's good by Henderson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young passes to Vucevic. Here's Tatum. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you know, Tatum came into the league a gifted long-range shooter. Now it's just about turning up the volume.
Out to Henderson. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 13 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively.
Let's go. You don't want to.
My goodness.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Outside Fournier. Gordon, the pass to Young for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Conley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. Buries it down low. He's got 16.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Edwards against Fournier. Young outside to halt the run. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Westbrook can't get it to go. The Magic shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And Fournier kicks to Young. Another miss by Young.
And he has definitely been...
Calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Fournier against Edwards. Offensive rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
1:36 left in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Thunder with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Big game thus far for Westbrook offensively. Not a surprise coming from him, but he is clearly amped up in this one.
Westbrook against Young. Shoots from 12. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Westbrook double team. Conley with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 21 points for Conley.
And in a groove and showing no signs of slowing down. His offense has been pretty impressive here.
Fournier's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fournier passes to Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing. Edwards defending. And here's Young from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
Here's Westbrook. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Edwards looking it over. Left side, Westbrook. Right side, Conley. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Westbrook. They set the pick from deep. Daniels, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Conley penetrating.
Pressing the attack. That's how you get things done.
Here is Daniels. Pass to Tatum. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. No dice from the high post. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. And then Henderson with the jam.
When you play with Westbrook, you've got to be ready now. This guy is always looking to pick up an assist.
The Magic shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And here is Tatum. Here's Len. The Magic again can't hit. Thunder have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Tatum against Conley to stop the run. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 11 in the second half.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Outside Tatum. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Conley. Count it. 29 points for Conley.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Grant dishes to Daniels. Back to Grant, and Len has it in the corner. 4 on the clock. Daniels kicks to Tatum. Another miss by Orlando.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Len. Now Daniels. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. No good from Grant. And here are the Thunder now. Good momentum, 14 straight points. Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Hey, when you go in there, you better finish strong, and he did.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Tatum on the wing. Len sets a screen for Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Len with a screen on Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Westbrook. Daniels, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far, and that one is good.
Basically stampeding through the defense.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Has to be Biombo. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Now Daniels. Outside Tatum. Len with a screen on Conley. And here's Tatum for 3. Thunder with the rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Biyombo. Aaron Gordon comes in for Alex Len. Evan Fournier is checked in for Jeremy Grant. Young is subbed in for Troy Daniels.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And now, for the Eagles, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And in a 2-game season series, you always want to take charge of game 1, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Magic.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Young passes to Fournier. Now, here is Young for the 3. Again, Young missing. Now Henderson drops in the layup for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg's Greg Anthony.
I got the Lakers from 4-5 with something up.